We block this.
Go on, Vayne. Just like
I mean, stun it. He doesn't know what I got back, Vengeance or the other thing.
Get him.
Now we have lethal again. Well, actually, no, like barely have lethal. I can Vengeance this. I gotta Vengeance this. Come on. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare. I swear to God. You ugly I swear on everything, Ezreal. If you pop 3 spells. Alright. Guys, I have so many decks. It's insane. It's actually insane how behind I feel about showing you guys concepts that I've actually thought of. But it sucks that I have to like give other decks some chance in the spotlight before I drop another video. So obviously I wanted to finish off the Altar of Blood stuff. Well, finish it. I still have one more to do, but I'm not going to immediately do that. Shut up. Leave me alone. Anyway, we fought against, and I forgot what deck it was. It was what video, but it was a Gwen JHIN deck, and we lost to it. Interesting enough, I could have won that game, but I did see a couple of you in the comment section say, hey, you know, that I'd really like to see that. I'd really like to see that. So this is me doing my version of that deck. And also, that's how you guys should know I do pay attention to the comments. So there was another deck in a more recent video that you guys wanted to see, and I'm working on that. But unfortunately, I think some of you guys might have mistaken the regions of certain cards, so I have to really work hard to make that deck. So that was going to be spicy. Also, I have a Veigar concept that's a completely separate deck. I'm all over the place, man, but there's a Veigar deck that I kind of want to make that I think might be pretty spicy, that I don't think anyone has touched in a million years. Anyway, let's check out Gwen JHIN. This deck obviously is going to deal with, I think I made it more of a stally thing. If you can just kind of get a bunch of the hollowed units to die, then eventually you can like put JHIN on the left, and that's what that guy did to me, right? He also ran, I think that guy ran the 1-drop here, hoping to get a thing, and he got the quick attack equipment, which kind of made JHIN a little bit of a pain in the ass in the beginning, so he couldn't really be a touch, so he was able to attack with him a little bit more. But I'm actually not going to be going with that. I kind of just want to go with more ping, and then utilizing some of the stuns like Spell Slinger, Arachnoid Sentry. We're running even Doom Beast, because Doom Beast allows us to go for lethal. Mana Soul Student, Opulent Foyer. We are doing the Lord's work, and of course we got Quietus, because you know those pesky low attack motherfuckers need to die. But it also, I've used it a lot of times on equipments as well too, so it's pretty flexible. And now that I know that I can utilize it just to proc a spell shield if they have an equipment, it's pretty cool too. We're running through 2 Go Hards because, you know, Go Hard's just really good on this deck. It gives us a 1 mana slow spell to constantly spam, which is, I think, should be in every JHIN deck because it really helps you out. But you do need board control in order, or else, you know, 1 mana pings don't really go too far later on. We're also using Strike Out the Band because it's a slow spell that summons 2 blockers or 2 attackers. Usually I use it as blockers 9 times out of 10. We're also using the Catalog of Regrets so we can constantly get some of our cards back, like the Go Hard multiple times, like another Quietus to take out multiple units, Glimpse. It's just really good. I would even run more copies of it, to be completely honest, like maybe take out 1 of this, but I don't want to draw, in most cases I don't want to draw 2, so we're only having it as a one-off. The Witness does so much work. Oh my god. Especially if we have flow. It's a 2 mana spell, 2 mana Arachnoid Sentry. Yes. Just yes. Again, you just run it. Triple Vengeance, because there are some pesky backline stuff. We're not really fighting, at least not in my meta, we're not really fighting any aggro stuff, so that's why I'm not running Withering Wail or anything like that. And a lot of the times the Go Hard potentially could do that. But we also have little mini blockers too, with Strike Out the Band, with the Opulent Foyer, depending on if we played on a defensive turn. So I'm pretty fine with that. And then last but not least, Atrocity, in case all the hollowed stacks are pretty spicy and we can go for a lethal, only 1 off of that, or if I need to use it to kill off another card, it is what it is. This deck actually runs really well. Gwen, I think, is when she first was released, was a problem, and I think other cards came out, and this happens all the time. Other cards come out and then people just kind of put other cards to the side. When Vayne is a strong deck, but I do think that JHIN can actually do a lot well. Just the whole aspect of stunning is really strong, and it actually makes me think that JHIN City Yasuo would still be actually be way stronger now, because there's a lot more flow stuff that is in there. So maybe that's another deck. Again, like I said, tons of deck concepts that I can come up with. I just don't have all the time in the world, but hopefully you guys have time to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get to it. All right, Mono Stream of the Revenge. Funny, I was watching Grappler last night, and he was playing Mono Shurima. So maybe people are figuring out a way to do it. This is great for Azir. We have the Legion Saboteur. KC doesn't have anything like that. So that's pretty good. We have a pretty solid starting hand. Let's see if he gets his infamous one drop. The Sand Soldier guy. I actually don't even know his name. I feel pretty bad about that. Okay, he doesn't. I'm going to drop this 100%. So we can open attack with it. And like I said, this is primarily just for Azir. There's no real equipments in this deck, though they can run equipments now. Swinging Glaive is actually pretty crazy. Like, Renekton and Nasus, I think, could be run a little bit more efficiently now. And even throwing in, like, Akshan, if you really think about it. Akshan into this deck, yeah, he's not ascended, but, like, just running Akshan and to make, like, to give Nasus a spell shield when he first comes out is actually pretty crazy. All right, let's see if he has the Azir. He does not. So he's just going with things. Like I said, this is a perfect time frame to do this. We get 2 blockers. He has to attack here. He might as well just attack with the Sand Soldier. We kind of clash. Everyone's happy. We develop Gwen next turn. Now our Gwen's going to be a little bit stronger. Same thing with our lovely Legion Saboteur. Don't really have too much reason to save any mana here. So we're gonna go in deep. Oh, that's great. We'll play that next turn though. On his defensive turn, because it gives me a free blocker.
What do you make of that?
All right, going for some fun stuff there. So we're definitely gonna go full swing. Now, again, he could Burial Sand, Quicksand it, but I don't actually die to that. Look at that. Amazing progress. Does he have both, actually? I don't die, though. That's all I care about. I just don't die. These things, lowering the attack of these, he might go for a free trade. That's another option that he has. And the Predict also helps him find the cards that were maybe just best by Xenotype Researcher. So he's going for a little bit of a trade. I like that. And that's what's so crazy about this deck. Really good solid damage, aggression plus stalling, like some good stuff. Now we can even stun one of his cards. We can actually play both, which is fantastic. If he plays something that I want to stun, I'll stun it. If he doesn't, I play this first, and then we have another blocker. Good stuff. It really depends on what he decides to do here. And I also like fighting Mono Shurima because they don't have too much. So he goes with the Emperor's Divide here. Kind of weird. Sucks that he doesn't get those extra charges there. I think here we just go with the this one first. I don't know. I don't like that play. I don't even like that card, to be honest. It's nice if you're running like a pure deck. Does this level you? It does not, but I might as well mitigate some damage. It's only 1 damage in this deck. It's not like I'm fighting against like Noxus. I gotta worry about Scorch Earth and shit. Noxus Guillotine. Allows me to level on attack though, but we go this.
There she is, our guest of honor.
I've never been the guest of honor anywhere before.
Would be nice to level up in a different way. I think we just open attack here. We don't have lethal, so there's 3 here, but we don't have lethal, so though this would make it more uncomfortable for him. Actually, I think we do have lethal. We stun his blocker, forcing him to have an answer. And there goes Nasus. 1 mana up. There is 3 deaths. I don't need to. Well, I need to attack with her if I want to level her. Do I just attack to level her though? So I'm doing this because this is lethal. So he has to block on the left. He has to block something else. Okay, he doesn't care. That's fine. Actually, kill him. Actually, funny enough.
No matter their resolve,
so we win.
stronger.
That was the correct line of play, baby. Let's go. Checkmate.
Did you see that? I did that. Me.
All right, next up, Vayne Jax. Haven't seen this deck in a while. Funny enough, also is even though it might have like well, where did JHIN? Where's JHIN in that? JHIN actually allows us to have these cards that make no sense. Though technically this is most of these cards are Noxus, right? But I still have the ability to run the Ionian card as well. So it's actually where JHIN, and I still think that JHIN is still by far the best example of first time I see an ally die, grant me tough. He might not block this actually, because he had. It depends on what is in his hand. He has a lot of value. Yeah, I figured he wouldn't block that. Makes sense, because he probably has a equipment to get this, especially if he has the Aegis. No, well, you don't really Aegis this usually, because that's kind of like double stupid.
Honoring a case. Old faithful.
Well, that's absolutely disgusting, sir. How do you sleep at night? We're gonna have to take the 5 damage here. This unit gives us way too much of attacking than he does. So I think next turn we just use the Man of Soul Student. We have Gwen, awesome to see.
Whoa, I can see the magic.
Let's hunt the void. It'll be fun and righteous.
I'll think about it.
We are in deep doo-doo. Alright, gonna ping him just to proc this. I actually don't want to attack here because it's just too easy of him.
That's so cool.
It's a little too easy for him. I think next turn what we could do. God, this is bad, especially if he has another equipment in hand. It's kind of bad for us. We draw another thing so we could ping this off. I like that actually. I like seeing that a lot. He can't play the tumble. The scout attack is annoying, but I think we just ping this off. Mitigates a lot of damage. Mitigates Jack's level up. Well, she's gonna see 2 attacks regardless, right? I can't stop this from doing a scout attack, right? So this is the most damage that he can put out, is the 4. So I'm gonna block the 4 because it's the most damage that he can put out. Then we're going to ping you. Jax is dead. Now, unfortunately, he has a good tumble target because now he can get quick attack. We take the 6 here, unfortunately. Or I could trade that, right? Actually, I think trading that is good. I don't think he should attack with this, actually. This is a great thing, but I don't have JHIN in hand. So I think that... I actually don't think he should attack with that. Because the tumble would have gave him... this thing gives a quick attack, right? So he... Yeah, that was... I think that was a huge misplay on his end. We're going to go with Gwen.
This is a chance for me to leave my mark.
Now, he could obviously tumble here. Light of Cathia gives no attack whatsoever, but it does go quick attack, which is a little bit suspect for him to do. Because then I get a free thing preemptively before. So now I have 2 deaths. Jax loves that, though.
In position.
Now, I'm a little scared. He might have something here. Goes for the trade there. Okay, no. I actually understand that. This deck usually doesn't have any boosts. Cool. Mitigates the damage I do also. With Gwen, slowing her level up down a little bit.
Keep that clumsy beast from giving us away.
I did not lead the Rangers to be lectured by a cultist.
She's a cultist? Why does she summon Kane? What the hell? Let's lower her a little bit. Just to, when she gets +1+, it doesn't mean much. But actually, what I'm hoping to do is to put more Go Hards in my deck. Allowing me to draw into possibly the sweep. Which would pretty much crush him, and he'd probably surrender that after that, most likely. So let's see if I get my wish. I do not. So we're definitely going to stun likely Vayne. Actually, she levels here. She should level... What is that, 2 minutes? Okay, cool. He just fucked up. I like that. You're on timeout, lady. Relax. This thing would have been a pain in my collective ass.
By my hand, I will end their suffering.
Vayne gets a little stronger. I think we take this out, actually. Does this level you? No, it doesn't, so there's no risking it. I'll let Vayne slide. She has quick attack. Can't do anything much about it. I would have liked to see a close combat here, potentially, but he would have used it already. Might as well play this on curve. Next turn, he's going to, as soon as he possibly can, he's going to tumble this and make it a pain in my collective ass. I don't know if I win on my open attack. He only has 2 blockers. We will have 4 attackers. He blocks Gwen. He blocks the hollowed unit on the left side. And then it really depends on if he has concerted strike or anything like that. What did we draw? We drew the witness. What's funny is that even if he, let's say he attacks with this, right? He gets the thing. He spends that mana and then he can't block with it. So him attacking with that means nothing to me. If he has the mana to answer to something, he has the mana to answer to it regardless, right? I think it's actually a misplay if he tumbles this. He needs to develop an attacker. Is what he needs to do. The tumble makes no sense. Yeah, I don't get the tumble. Like, he gets to attack with it. Even though it's stunned, we just take it. No, that's not enough. Same thing I did to the last guy. We put it all the way to the right. JHIN is always leveled. I'm not drawing him. We just do the same thing. We force him into ugly trades where he needs to blow the cards in his hand. Like concerted strike, close combat, all that good stuff. But we still stun this card. He's using the mother load. Oh, baby. Bro, why don't you just run judgment, bro? One card solve all. One close combat. Another close combat. And then a concerted. Bring it down all the way down. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I like what I see. All right, so that's perfectly fine for us. Light of Acacia, he should put that on this. Quietus, we can destroy the equipment. Obviously, you have to block that. He has the Darkened Aegis on right now. I might lose the game because of this, but I think technically I should pass. Okay, now I have to do something. Though that's only 9 damage. And this is likely not an equipment, right? Eight damage. If he develops something else, I actually can just ghastly land it. Then he loses a lot. Yeah. So I win you. That sucks for you, buddy. He should just not attack, to be honest. I stopped him in his tracks completely. I was actually that's probably one of the best slow plays I think I've ever done. So, oh yeah, I forgot. Doggy has quick attack. Doggy has quick attack. So you can attack with the dog. Because I don't think what's him called leveled. Oh no, Jax is leveled. Okay. No reason to attack with that. Attack with everything? Am I missing? Did you predict something? Like, I don't. JHIN top deck wins. A lot of things top deck wins. I just need another unit, and he needs to not draw a unit. I draw Vengeance, which is really bad. We attack to force the issue. He blocks with his dog. If this is a Harpy, I'll be really pissed. This being a Harpy actually sucks. Okay.
This all we got? Hey, I've done more with less.
He gets the I can't block one. That he might regret that slightly. I don't have an answer, unfortunately. JHIN is in the building. Okay. Yes, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Hey, Fisher lady, know any good Ionian sea shanties?
My next act
Yes.
will be sublime. I will show
And we know that is the Light of Acacia.
tragedy.
I can actually block the 3-1. Rip the Vengeance Band-Aid.
Far have prepared something very special.
Yes, I have all my emotes set up, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful thing. And we take this game as well.
Our performance begins.
Unless he just drew Jesus out of the crack of his ass. But, woo! What a grind.
Prepare for your finale.
Guess I'm the fate.
And scene.
Bars. Holy counter, Batman. Sometimes, I don't know about you. Do you guys sometimes feel like the Runeterra gods are against you? I'm playing a very attack-focused deck, and they make me fight a Yasuo deck. Bro, you're gonna tell me that everyone that's playing this game right now, and I get the Yasuo player with Karma and Kennen, so he can recall his stuff. Yes, I get that player. That's the one I get. Really cool though. Quietus could be used. I kind of want to bank mana here. Might just rip the band-aid. Yeah. This is just pushing extra damage. But I most likely won't be able to do that. Just to progress the Jhin level up. Because if he drops another unit, I most likely won't be able to do anything. We're going to develop that. This tells me he has Yasuo in hand, and he probably has the whatchamacallit as well. 9 times out of 10. We're playing Catalog of Regrets, or possibly Opiate Foyer. I'm gonna use this now. Maybe if he wants to stop me from drawing. My hand's actually not bad, but that would make you assume that it is, most likely. So I don't know if my deck is aggressive enough to warrant that. Oh wow, that's insane. He uses this after the fact, which makes me think that he has a way to recall it, would be my assumption. I'm gonna develop that so I can trade into that if I need to. I do think, like I said, I think Opiate might be good on the defending turn, just so we have an extra def. We have something, okay.
Even at war, you remain so calm.
Would panicking help, brother?
Yeah, actually, developing the Catalog of Regrets means nothing for me right now. He's not going to be able to keep this thing alive, depending on how many stuns he does run in the deck. And remember, with float active, okay, look at that. Okay, glitch in my game. He's definitely, oh, do you have another recall? I didn't think I'd have a chance to actually use this card, but it definitely works on Eye of the Dragon. Because I was like, yeah, let me use it on Kennen. He could have the, oh! You love to see it! Oh, baby, the deck is 3-0, and they said, you know what? We got to put you against the great. Oh, JHIN is here today. Okay. All right. And we have Mana Flow Student. All intents and purposes, this should be a really good match for me. They usually don't have any crazy one-drops. I'm going to go for boosting up JHIN in the hand.
They'll never behind ya.
This is a really good time, I think, of we can maybe rush them down. Really depends on what they get here. I would actually love to rather develop the Boisterous Host here.
Only a few days till the show.
Where's the Quietus? Literally nothing she could do right now if I Quietus. Oh my god, oh.
And what you call
Oh, why? Do you have a heal or something? Bro, why would you do that? We do have to be careful. This is a Nasus version, so I'm assuming he's running like guillotines and stuff like that. 100% developing this.
Everyone here is so cool.
He's about to find out about the JHIN. He might have a ping for this, or he actually could ping this. The Death's Hand, I think, is a 2-mana ping. If we can just get as much... Flock? Flock? No flock. Okay. Just wanted to slow me down a little bit. Oh, depending on what he does here, I'll drop JHIN. If he drops out of his stun mana and stuff like that. Does he have a 2-mana stun here? It's so risky to drop him. I actually think it would be kind of smart, or smart turd to just kind of have him sit in my hand for a while. Even though he's going to reveal himself eventually, I think it might be smarter to do that. How you like your RNG? Just a little bit more RNG if you might. Just a tad bit more. Oh my god, why did you get that one specifically? No.
The bite doesn't hurt, but the venom sure does.
No. No. Did she play the Mystic Shot? Was that created? I wish I could see if that was created from her, or was that main deck? I don't understand that at all.
Let's try this tempo. Oh,
you must have another one. You must have another Seraphine, and you just want to play it. She has another Seraphine in hand. I think maybe if he was able to get the attack here, then he would have used the champion spell. But that's what he's telegraphing anyway. I think we develop his.
I never miss.
I wish there was I'm hoping that I can draw into a card to give them back initiative. But developing JHIN, honestly, would be really, really good just to accelerate further JHIN plays. Obviously, he has way more tempo in his hand. He has more stuff in his hand. That's just how that deck works. I don't think that he's let go of his... I think he has Flock. He has Flock in his hand, and this is telling me that he does because he has something that's stunned. I think Flock, you can Flock anything that you want, right? So to me, that tells me he has Flock. I would love to drop JHIN. No, we drew another Witness. I'm going for it.
I will showcase the beauty of tragedy.
About two, 3 cards about to get ripped right off the top. There it is. I should wait. Sometimes I'm really impatient with stuff like that.
In position.
I have prepared something.
Because now, if you really think about what I just did, right? Now, I think he has the Flock. He had the stun. Now, when you really think about what he just did is that he didn't change. What he did didn't change anything. Now I just lose JHIN for no reason. This is just stun to another unit. That was stupid.
Take your place.
Unless it stuns this one. Oh, JHIN's not on the board anymore, so it doesn't stun. Interesting. I didn't need to do that. That open attack was the same open attack. I do get a Flock out of his hand, so I kind of like that. But then now my Witnesses are active. We do draw the Vengeance, which can be instantaneously ripped. This is not an Ionian version.
Where's the competition?
Hey, we can go tit for tat, honestly. Yeah, I should have just played a Witness. Then you would have had to blow all that on a Witness instead. That's a huge misplay. You know what I think, and I'll be honest here, is that sometimes I feel like a deck like this, maybe they'll wait and maybe they'll end up losing. I have to think that it is a human, but I feel like they're not gonna waste those combos until I drop something like JHIN, and then they'll do it. Then they'll use all the cards, like how they're using all the cards right now. Like that's I would never anticipate them using that on this card, if that makes any sense. Like, why are you doing that for a 3 cost? Like, I wouldn't assume that would be a thing. And he keeps going. Another spell in hand. That's good that we know that. I could draw another stun. Because he knows I have a crappy attack right now. I think that's why he's doing that. I'm going to do this to, I don't know, maybe Flo will be active. I just need a person to attack next turn. He has another spell, which he's hovered over. We'll still have the opportunity to vengeance something on open. He's also targeting a bunch of stuff, so maybe he's just leveling up Ez, so he doesn't really care. Which also makes me think he possibly has Ez. He takes out my boosty. Ez levels, even though the other card... That targeting thing, something needs to change with Ez. Alright. Opian Foyer. I'm gonna develop that. I normally don't like developing on a attacking turn because it's like you waste one of them. Okay.
Let's go, Fang.
This gets boosted up by the Hollowed. I think he's waiting for my attack specifically so he can just develop a Seraphine or Ezreal. I predicted that he had at least one Seraphine in the hand because he was playing very reckless with the other one. or maybe he was trying to scare me. If he was running a region that has more defensive stuff, I would have been more scared. But I do feel like he has another Seraphine in hand, and he's holding it back until he can pretty much have both of them on the field to just do a burst lethal. I don't have 11 attack, 11 HP, so I could see that being a possibility. So I'm assuming here Ezreal goes down, and then we have to rip the Vengeance immediately. Okay. Now, this thing's value is irrelevant. Because he already has like max everything, so. Sputtering Song Spinner coming out here. Into possibly Seraphine. He only needs to play 2 cards. They cost 0, so that, he has 2 cards, and he also gets another 2. Seraphine plus the card that he generated, and plus whatever good Sputtering Song Spinner song that song spin that he gets. So he gets Fish Fight. Now they are Sputtering Song Spin. Is it for the turn? Yeah, 0 for the turn. There's no reason for me to do anything like this. We take 3 damage though. Equipment goes back to the hand. He has way too much shit. Scout attack.
Fishing for trouble, are ya?
Okay, maybe now I do it. If he has Seraphine, he's got me. If he's got Seraphine, he's got me. We do have a pretty mean open attack. No, by no means. Okay. Oh, the attack token as well. There are a couple 2-cost things that he has. He blew 2 of them. Close combat, Mystic Shot maybe.
Art requires
He might be running double Mystic Shot.
cruelty.
Well, he wouldn't have gotten it from the thing because it's only new stuff, right? Our open attack is extremely good. Arachnoid Sentry as well. We need 4 spells. We get 2 from you. He's just going to block this. Fortunately, he's at 2 of 3, so it really doesn't matter.
People
I want this to get the boost.
shows remember.
He's going to block
Fish meat face.
the. I don't want this to get damaged. Pretty much is why I did that. Of course. 3 mana, remove whatever you like. Then you might as well have.
Pulling blooms into artwork.
Guess I'm the bait.
Oh boy, deck is too good for its own good. Now he can still develop Ez and all that stuff. We got double Arachnoid. Okay. I don't think he can get the scout one. I think he already got the scout one.
Heck of a catch, yeah?
He hasn't shown Ez. He hasn't shown Seraphine. There's no reason me to think that he still has it. I don't know what kind of cards these are in his hand. One of them is the 2-cost card that he got from before. All right. Oh, I like that. This is really good. Threatens lethal on board. He has to develop a unit here. Okay. That was the other card he got. Into the boy himself, Reginus, from his region. So he could get like, there's a lot of stuff he can get, but nothing that I think, especially like a 6+ cost Noxus card. I think they all suck if I'm not mistaken.
It's a people problem. I'm your man.
I'm gonna go for this. If he pings it, congrats, bro. You still need to take out a thing. Okay, we get the draw. We get Vengeance and Catalog of Regrets. I think we definitely attack here. Pushing lethal. He blocks that, of course. We hold Vengeance Man in case he does develop anything stupid. Remember, he has a big cost card in his hand. We're gonna get Glimpse back. We have Quietus. I like that. Now all his cards or whatever are stronger now. Time to lose the RNG. I want to destroy the overwhelmness of it. Now he has Reggie card, and he also has fan club card. And just I just see myself slowly slipping into a loss. That's all I see. Slowly but surely we're gonna lose. If I could just edge this guy out just a little bit, we can actually, oh, one of my other videos. If I could just edge this guy out. What is that, the combat reel? Okay, that's fine. That's not lethal. We pass here. I wanna glimpse this thing.
Where's the competition?
Do I have to think that he has this? No, because I want to glimpse this really bad. Just prevent the damage. Does he let me draw again? He does not. 7 damage now. Wait, it's only 2. Oh, yeah, it is 2. Drop the mic. Okay. Do I rip the vengeance? This was... Okay, so this is the fan club card. I don't think I can rip the vengeance right now. I think I have to, though. Leaves us with way more HP. Reason why is because this at least... If he has Ezreal and then just starts praying and spraying on me, I guess I can't do anything about that. We can force the trade here, of course. We block this.
Go on, Vayne. Just like
I mean, stun it. He doesn't know what I got back, Vengeance or the other thing.
Get him.
Now we have lethal again. Well, actually, no, like barely have lethal. I can vengeance this. I gotta vengeance this. Come on. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you dare. I swear to God. You ugly whore. I swear on everything, Ezreal. If you pop 3 spells. Okay. 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 Alright. Yeah, about to say, you might as well give it that. That's lethal, unless I top deck an answer. I don't think my deck has an answer for that, to be honest with you. Fuck! Oh, what are you doing? Oh. 3 mana kill anything, potentially 2 mana kill anything. The huge misplay there was sometimes I need to just let sometimes just Jhin sit in my hand, and if he just sits in my hand until the dust clears, and it's kind of like the Rockfall path when I was playing that, right? Something just awkward for them to deal with. They know I have Jhin in the hand, but it's pinging his Nexus one each time, and it also adds on to Jhin being leveled, right? So playing Jhin there at that time when I kind of felt like he had an answer, I also predicted that he possibly has Flock, and I still went against that. And I think that was what lost me that game ultimately. And then I could have dropped Jhin much later when it's really more inconvenient for him. But he did have another answer. He used that on another unit. But very strong. We did really well against Sera Ezreal, I think. And I think that this deck has proven that it can stand the test of time. Played better and with slightly different draws actually wins really, really well. I also think that he played his Seraphine like I don't know, he treated her like a little bitch. It's like he's like that guy that's trying to do the quest to win with a level Seraphine, and he's just like, I don't care about her. Ezreal is mostly the problem though, but we killed him too. We just didn't top deck properly. But then, like I said, there's not much I could have top decked that could have won outside of potentially another Vengeance. That would have been a good top deck because his regions have nothing to do with it. So that would have been another good top deck. But yeah, or drawing Atrocity, and then when I attack into that, then it's just Atrocity. There's many different stuff that could have happened there, but we played our absolute best. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the games. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to next in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.